Today I'm visiting a place I haven't been to for, I guess, around 40 years. Imagine 40 years, I'm that old. No, I must have been like 5 years old or something. This is the largest mound in Sweden, and it has some other amazing features which I'm very happy to show you soon here. I will explore the area and see what I'll find, because it's truly spectacular. Maybe the largest place I have ever been to, except the one in Malta. There's a separate video for that. There's some tourists here today, but I hope that won't take away the enjoyment of this place, because I'm a tourist myself. I can see two mounds in front of me, one smaller and one large, which, yeah, is the largest one in Sweden. I think I might climb up on it. I'm climbing up on the smaller mound here. You see a hole in the middle where they done excavations or even grave robbery once upon a time. And from here you see this fantastic two stone ships. They're huge. I think they're like 53 meters long, each of them. And it's amazing. I've never seen anything like it, you know. Climbing down here to the main two stone ships. Stone ships were mainly, they think, some kind of burial places, but in later years, in medieval times, it was, you know, an assembly place. They actually don't know who was buried here. They have some theories that it was King Anund, which was this almost fairy-like king once upon a time, but no one knows for sure. I'm walking around in the middle of the stone ship, and it's gigantic. I mean, the rocks they used here are enormous. They're humongous Bauta stones, as the good Obelix would say. As you see, they also have this center stone, which is present in what I can see both ships here, which is very interesting. I'm not sure why it's there. Like I mentioned before, these places were later used for assemblies, things, where they made decisions, they kept people updated, they enforced laws, etc., etc. But before that, it was some kind of burial place, some kind of holy place, sacred place, something that meant a lot to the people. About, they're not entirely sure, like 1,500 years ago. For them, this place meant a lot. This rock is extra interesting, I think, because it kind of seems like they tried to do, you know, carve a square shape from it. I mean, it's quite visible, at least from this side. This stone is enormous. It's obviously the biggest around here, what you can see. It's gigantic, huge. I don't know how many tons it must weight. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna climb this giant mound. Thankfully they built a stair here on the side, just so people won't climb the actual mound and destroy the surface of it, which has already been done, of course, for many years. Yeah, it might not show on video, but this is pretty high. Well, I am on the top of the mound here. It's 9 meters tall, and I think it's 64 meters in diameters, and you can see these impressive stone chips in front of me. It looks insane. You should really be here, actually, instead of watching this on YouTube or wherever you watch it. You can see a lot of mounds here also, at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would say 6 mounds down here in front of me, and I heard there's more, actually a couple of hundred of graves both above and underground in the forest and the nature surrounding the area. According to early archaeologists, this mound was actually the burial place of a giant also, which is a kind of fun detail. So I wonder, you know, it's never really been excavated, you know, the whole mound, so no one knows what's in here or what's down in the soil. So yeah, maybe there's a giant hiding in there, maybe. I'm walking along the standing stones, which is in a long line here, at least 200 meters, maybe a little bit less, which I always appreciate. You can find them in many places in this part of Sweden. Kind of feel like a fence also, like some kind of border to this area, but I have no idea what it can be. One thing that's nice with this runestone is that there's no Christian symbols on it. I can't see any cross or anything. Yeah, this might be a cross, but I'm not actually sure. It's something else. It though looked like a mushroom here down below, which is interesting. I mean, the legend says that the Vikings ate Amanita muscaria to, you know, gain power when they were going out in battle and similar things. Maybe they did. Maybe it's just a rumor. We moved away from the mound and the stone chips for a while onto a nearby grave field. It's totally overgrown with forest trees, but there's some beautiful mounds here you can see. That's obviously man-made. Hopefully this path will lead to something very, very interesting. Ancient prehistoric labyrinth that still no one really knows what they're for, what they were used for once upon a time. I never seen one of those labyrinths for real, so I'm kind of looking forward to it. I doubt it's so visible actually, but well, let's see. It's a very, very beautiful place. Here we have a small stone chip. It's very cute actually, and in front here we have a quite beautiful, it's not a quite, it's a very beautiful stone mound. I don't know if it's been more stones here or if this is it. It kind of feels like it has some kind of a pattern. Looks fabulous, and in this environment, you know, it's like I've been walking on this path now for a while, and I think I might have come to the famous labyrinth. It's up some wooden stairs here, so hopefully something is hidden behind. Let's see. Yes, and here it is, the labyrinth. You can hardly see it. It's overgrown. It's kind of more like tracks in the soil, but yeah, there is stones here also. It's very, very old. Maybe some kind of fertility rite or some kind of trance state. No one really knows, but you should follow the labyrinth until you reach the middle. One story is that a girl is waiting in the middle and the boy is walking through the labyrinth, and they will kiss each other, and it's some kind of wedding ceremony, some kind of blessing of sorts. It's very cool. It's the first time ever I've been to a labyrinth like this. Okay, I walked the labyrinth. Let's hope I get something good from this. Anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye bye.